Grand Alfheim has to be one of the most shady Roblox games. There are so many red flags from developers complaining about mistreatment to the owner of the game doxing someone. This is a well-known fact in the Roblox development scene, but for some reason, nobody wants to talk about it. So in today's video, I will share with you the dark side of Grand Alfheim, Roblox's soon-to-be biggest Sword Art Online game. Grand Alfheim is one of Roblox's most anticipated games, and currently has the attention of many well-known content creators and their fan bases. Grand Alfheim was created on June 21st, 2023 by the developer Ryo, also known as Ryo The. The game was originally set to release in summer of 2024, but now that we're in early 2025, from recent testing of the game, we can clearly see that it's nowhere near release. And this is because MMORPGs take a long time to make, and over the game's history, the owner of the game, Ryo has commissioned many different types of devs, and some of these devs have had pretty bad experiences, one of which being doxed. On January 20th, 2024, Ryo commissioned a GFX artist called Reagan, aka Nihilix. Reagan would create an artwork of the character Kirito, but unfortunately didn't meet Ryo's expectations. Reagan would then scam Ryo, which would get him banned from certain developer Discord servers. But the real problem is the way that Ryo responded. On April 17, 2024, Ryo would send pictures of Reagan as well as his address and government name, completely doxing him in a public chat. Reagan was completely wrong for the way he acted, but what Ryo did was unknowingly or knowingly a crime. You see, doxing by definition is the act of sharing someone else's personal information, which isn't actually a federal crime and is protected by the First Amendment. But retaliatory doxing that causes someone to fear for their safety, incite violence, or have emotional distress is not protected by the First Amendment. And because the victim lives in Texas, under Texas Penal Code 42.074, it states that it is illegal to post someone's private information online to cause harm. This law is also known as the Unlawful Disclosure of Residence Address or Telephone Number Law. Many US states have individual laws against doxing, but I'm not a lawyer nor a judge, so I won't further discuss the legality of the situation. But morally, this is absolutely messed up, and Ryo needs to take accountability for his actions. Ryo The Racist. In the span of a single month, Ryo said dozens of racial slurs as well as publicly being prejudiced. The earliest screenshots of Ryo being racist are in December 2023, and the newest in April 2024. But since a Google document came out around the same time, any further evidence was either deleted and or wiped out of the Grand Alfheim chat logs.
I can't use it because I'm not working for somebody. You're working for somebody like a slave.
In the month of September 2023, Ryo would start to pretend to be a higher up in the popular Roblox game studio, Rell Games, as well as the Roblox Discord server for Headhunter. He did this to inflate his superiority complex as well as open doors for him, as simply being associated with Rell gives you a lot of pull in the Roblox development scene. But this didn't last long though, because eventually Rell Mo and Rell Sin would confirm that Ryo had no association with Rell or any of his Discord servers. Ryo would then remove it once the public started talking about it. Early in the video, I showed that Ryo has been scammed, but Ryo himself has had his fair share of scamming, dating back before he got scammed and after. On September 17th, 2023, Ryo would go around many different Roblox Discord servers, claiming to have the license for the word grand. This sounds like an obvious scam, but during this time, Ryo already had a bit of reputation already. Ryo would facilitate this scam by lying about being a shareholder for the game Grand Clover, a currently in development Black Clover game. Grand Clover would eventually make a statement saying that they have not and will not sell any percent of the game to anyone, disproving Ryo's claims to be a shareholder. He also mentioned how the owner of Grand Peace Online is warning people about the scammer. But this was actually months after the damage was already done. One of the people that we know Ryo hit up goes by the name Kuza, who fortunately didn't send them the hundreds of dollars that they were asking for. Sometime in January, Ryo contacted a content creator. Ryo claimed that he would pay the content creator per 1,000 views he got on TikTok. This is a common relationship with developers and content creators, where they both benefit by the content creator getting money and the developer getting promotion. This is especially helpful for short form content creators, as TikTok and YouTube Shorts does not pay well. This content creator would garner 1.2 million views overall, promoting Grand Alfheim. But when he messaged Ryo trying to get his money, Ryo ghosted him. The content creator was reasonably angry, so he hit up the owner of a popular Roblox developer server known as Roblox Central. Miss would then go into a VC with Ryo and force him to pay the content creator. Fortunately, the content creator got his money and was rightfully paid. This seems to be a common scenario with Ryo, with developers claiming that it takes Ryo months to pay them their money. There's been multiple developers and even development teams claiming that he either delayed payments or didn't pay at all. On October 29th, 2023, arguably the most anticipated Roblox game of all time released its first of 3 movies, where they showcased never before seen content, that being Rell Sees. But what some people don't know is that this movie was actually leaked by none other than Ryo. Ryo had a group chat with some of the top Roblox animators, and through his connections was able to see part of the Rell Sees movie before it was even published to YouTube. Just so you know how big this movie was, it got over 1.3 million views. Ryo would then leak the video and spread it around with no regard for the developers who spent hundreds of hours into making it. Eventually, a post was made in the Rell Games Discord server, and the devs that showed Ryo the video were blamed, even though they probably didn't tell Ryo to leak it, jeopardizing their jobs. Allegedly, Ryo bought up the Grand Alfheim Discord server. You could come to this conclusion after seeing their Discord server with 70,000 members struggling to get 1,000 reactions on @everyone_pings. But after doing a little investigating and giving them a massive benefit of the doubt, I came to the conclusion that the reason why it's so inactive for its size is because of the sheer amount of invite events they do. The Grand Alfheim Discord server has done so many invite events for tester that their server is mostly comprised of inactive accounts or alt accounts. This has gotten better though since they've grown through more organic means such as YouTuber promotions. Like a lot of devs with a bad history, it's unbelievably common for them to pay people to take down their videos, or really anything that's against them. Sometimes they even pay people to defend them. But I want to let you guys know that I value my morals and credibility more than any money that they can give me. And the one thing I want from this video is for Ryo to take accountability and show that he's actually improved over the time of these allegations. All of the evidence and topics that I put in this video are those that I deem had enough merit, but there are other allegations that I didn't discuss in this video, and I'm waiting for more information to come out. That being said, if you or anyone you know has been impacted by a scamming developer or worse, join my Discord server and private message me. In conclusion, Ryo needs to take accountability for his wrongdoings. Grand Alfheim has a promising future, but letting its past taint it will only do more harm than good in the long run. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and if you become a member, it will be greatly appreciated. All music in this video is made by DM Dokuro. Have a nice day.